Hi and welcome to One Way Football's one-on-one fan talk special edition, because we've got a special guest on the show today with us, and I'm going to introduce him right now. Will you please welcome stage and star of Gran Canaria, Mr. Rocky Mooney. How you doing, mate?
James, good to see you.
You good, yeah?
Yeah,
Good. Nice to have you on the show.
Yeah, it's good to be here at last.
Literally, like every time that I always ask you, it's a bit like, oh, I don't know, but finally got you on.
Yeah, well, being next door, mate, not too difficult to walk across.
But actually, they don't actually know this is my house.
Okay.
It's meant to be a studio.
Studio.
So, like Studio Orlando's.
Okay.
You just flown in.
Okay.
So today we're going to talk about, we've got lots to talk about, obviously because of the new league, Super League.
Yeah.
Which is just like thrown up into everyone's faces. So much discussion is happening on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, you name it, all over Sky Sports News. But before we get into that, let's just take a little clip of what you do on the island, okay?
Not a lot.
So obviously, right, this is you, yeah?
Yeah.
This is you. You were working in the 19th hole in Melineris, yeah?
That's in Melineris,
That's
yeah.
in Melineris. The lighting's brilliant on that, isn't it?
Yeah, great bar, great venue. They've just opened up they're going to be opening up a new 19th hole. This one, unfortunately, is closed down now because of the COVID situation.
Look at that. They've got the Guns N' Roses in the background. Yeah, brilliant.
That's from Dario, the owner. He's a sound and light technician, and he makes it really good in there. And hopefully his new bar will open soon in Melineris when things get back to some kind of normality.
Oh, brilliant. And obviously this one here is like it's a very old one by the looks of it. Is it an old one?
Yeah, well, he's saying I've aged.
Well, no, I'm not saying that. Well, you know, I know you're 48.
Yeah.
I mean, but yeah. So I remember when you used to have that hairstyle as well. You used to go like all crazy at the top, didn't you? Like really spiky and that.
Yeah, that picture was from, that video was from Calanova Hotel, remember?
Oh, okay, yeah, on the other side.
I reckon that's about 15 years ago.
15 years ago?
Yeah.
How long have you been on the island for?
16 years.
16 years, yeah?
Yeah. So I'd say I've only been here about a year when I was doing the gigs there, and that's an old one on YouTube. I think you've dug that out from.
Yeah, I had to put something together, like, just to give people most of the people that are watching is going to know you anyway. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like, so, you're a massive Man United supporter?
I'm a big Man United supporter. Obviously, I'm from Kent, so why wouldn't I be? And all my family, all my friends and my brother were all Tottenham fans.
Yeah, because you're from Essex, right?
No.
Where are you actually from?
From Kent.
You're from Kent,
a little town called Deal. And like my brother, my best mate, Tottenham fans. And like I say, they go up and watch Tottenham all the time. And then when I was just leaving primary school, Man United made it to the cup final against Crystal Palace.
Okay.
And the first game was a draw. We had to have a replay at Wembley.
Yeah.
And I got tickets. Well, my friend's dad got tickets, and he took us up to see Man United v Crystal Palace in the 90 Cup final replay, and we won 1-0. And Lee Martin scored the only goal of the game.
So how comes you're not a dirty yid then?
Yeah.
Obviously, being an Arsenal fan, I have to say that. I know your brother, James, is it?
James,
he's a diehard. Yeah. He wouldn't miss a game, no?
Oh, he loves it. I don't know, I was at a youth club and I got into Man United and I got the kit with the sharp.
Yeah.
The bits down
there. Yeah.
Like Mark Hughes and that. When I was growing up, it was Mark Hughes.
Yeah.
And then Brian Robson, obviously. And I just got into Man United and that was it.
Yeah.
Went against everyone else who was down my way.
I'm going to show you a picture, right, on here now, and you're going to tell me how this relates to you. Okay?
You're worrying me.
All right?
Yeah, why is that relevant?
No, but I think it's a massive part of your life because you studied it.
Yeah, I did 2 years at catering college, learning how to become a chef. And the front side as well, like front of house.
Yeah.
Waiting and that kind of thing. And I passed the 2-year course, and then as soon as I finished it, I was like, this isn't for me.
But like, was it a love of music? You just went, I want to play guitar now.
Yeah, well, I was like doing the cooking in the daytimes and waiting in the daytimes, and when the weekends come,
So you were cooking and waitering?
Yeah. Do like.
So you multitasking?
Yeah.
Who employs these people? Like, so what do you do?
Yeah.
Well, I'm a chef. Great, you could be a waiter
Oh,
as well.
what it was, the course I did, you became a chef and a waiter. You became qualified in both.
Right, okay.
And then you chose what you wanted to do.
Okay.
And I worked on P&O ferries. And from 16 to 18, I did the 2-year course.
Yeah.
Passed the course.
Right.
And then they said, what do you want to do now you're qualified?
Yeah.
And so I worked in the gift shop.
Brilliant.
I don't anything to do with food.
Yeah.
So I worked in the duty-free shop. It was brilliant. But then when the weekends come, I was doing the gigs on a Friday and Saturday night in a band or a duo. Me and my friends would go out and we'd do some gigs. We were only young, like 17, 18, and then did the gigs, and that's what I wanted to do.
But did you ever think to yourself that you was going to be like a chef like in the future?
No.
That it was never going to happen then anyway.
No. I knew straight away, but I wanted to finish it.
Yeah.
I didn't want to start something and not finish it. I thought I'm going to do the 2 years, get something under my belt. If worst comes to the worst, I've got something I can do.
So your partner must love it though, because you secretly are a cook then, aren't you?
Well, all the time, yeah. Fish fingers.
Yeah. The simple things in life. Do you know what I mean? Well, we've got some beers anyway because,
Yeah. Premium.
Yeah,
Premium
yeah. It says like Steinsberg on it, but it's got the Canary Islands on it, so I don't know what that's all about.
I like this beer.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah,
it's good.
It's good
Cheap
beer.
and cheerful.
Yeah.
Especially in the times that we're in at the moment.
Yeah.
You
Definitely.
Well, cheers, mate.
Cheers.
Thanks for coming on the show.
Cheers.
So we're going to be talking about football now. We've done your past and we've looked
good.
at your videos. Yeah. Brush through that. So, what is your opinion at the moment with this Super League?
To be honest, it wasn't even on my mind, but I was watching the United game against Burnley yesterday, and Gary Neville was talking about it, and I could see he was getting here.
Oh, he had enough. He's had enough.
Yeah, even during the game, he wasn't concentrating on the game. He was more emotional about the Super League thing. To be honest, it wasn't even on my mind because it'd not been in the forefront for a while.
No.
But then the last couple of days, it's really come on the scene. I've been watching Sky News all day today, and I just think this is terrible. This is the worst thing ever for football.
But that's it, isn't it? I mean, a lot of people say now that's it, it's finished, because I can understand, right, if you're going by overall points, because a lot of people I don't think are understanding why there's like Arsenal and Tottenham they're in it, because the position that they're in, it doesn't go by position of the league. I think it's overall points from them being in Europe, so they've just added it all up from past tables. And basically it's come to that. For me, I don't want this thing to happen because of domestic cups. You won't be allowed in any other domestic cup.
Well, to be honest, I don't know anybody that wants that wants it. And
in the world somewhere you'll have some idiot that doesn't know anything about football that goes, this is made for Man United, or do you know what I mean? This is why it's made, so we don't have to participate with these smaller clubs. Do you know what I mean? Just some arrogance that like someone's going to bring up.
Could you imagine though if they left the Premier League? My God.
Yeah,
it's horrendous.
But what the Premier League should do, and it is what Gary Neville said, was they need to deduct their points, put them at the bottom of the league, and say, look, if you're going to carry on with this, then this is where you are at the moment.
Yeah.
You need to be punished.
I think they need to give them a choice. If they do say, if you decide to carry on with this, we're going to do this, we're going to do that, and maybe deter them from doing it, but I don't know, money talks. 3.5 billion talks.
But that's the problem. It's like another thing why Arsenal and Tottenham are in there. It's not because of where we are on the table again. It's because we've got greedy owners, that are billionaires.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure if it weren't to do with the Super Six, it would be like something like if they asked Wolves or for their owner to like chip in. If they had the money and the finance, Wolves would probably go straight into it. It's going to be the same whatever happens, whichever team it is.
I think the sad thing is that all the owners of these the big six, so to speak, apart from Tottenham, I think the other five are all foreign owned. Is that correct? I'm not sure.
Yeah.
They don't understand the history of the clubs that they own. It's a business.
Yeah. That's what it is. But like for the last couple of years, everyone's been saying, "Oh yeah, it's a business. It's a business, and that's all it is." Because when it comes down to a player getting sold for like 160 million, or then know it's just business. There's nothing else. They don't care about what the player is and that. They just care about what's going in their pockets at the end of the day. The owners.
Yeah. I think Spurs have probably done it so they can keep hold of Harry Kane.
But I see a Leeds fan today put on social media on Facebook. If there are a lot of refugees in football now, because there's a lot. I've been speaking to some Liverpool fans, and these Liverpool fans are thinking about switching clubs and stuff. I don't think you could ever switch a club.
No.
You know, even if they are in the Super League, you just got to. But the problem is with the Super League, they're trying to make it out to be like some kind of American thing.
It's like a franchise, yeah, and like with the same 15 clubs in every year.
Yeah.
Where's the excitement? After a year or two, we're going to be going. I know it sounds silly.
Yeah.
After a year or two, it's Man United and Barcelona again. It's Arsenal and Real Madrid again.
Yeah.
I think it will become a bit stale. Stale's the word, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, in the Champions League, we had like Ajax season or two ago.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah,
and, all these new players come up. Where are we going to see the new European stars coming from? If it's the same 15 teams, I know 5 are going to play on. But
not just that, is how would the youth academy work?
Yeah.
You know, how are you going to approach new players to sign for your club if they don't have Champions League, if they don't have like another European place apart from the Super League?
Well, what are they playing for?
You can't be in another domestic cup, but you can't even be in the World Cup. That's going to be a massive.
Well, for example, like we said, Harry Kane. Can you imagine if Harry Kane was playing for Tottenham and they was in the Super Cup and they said, sorry, if you're in the Super Cup, you can't play in the World Cup?
Well, how are you going to justify that?
Okay.
It's just bullshit.
Yeah.
Because even like a lot of teams like Arsenal at the moment do actually rely on their youth academy. Only because our owner is greedy anyway. It doesn't matter if they're about the Super League or what any league it is. We don't get a finance anyway because Stan Kroenke's more worried about the LA Rams. Do you know what I mean? America. And what they're doing. Oh, don't worry, I'll just build them a new stadium. And like, I don't even think Stan Kroenke even knew that we was in the FA Cup final last season. Do you know what I mean? You'd have probably gone over to, did you like the final?
Yeah.
And he would have gone like, yeah, man, I watched them LA Rams. They were brilliant. You know, like.
Mind you, I mean, your youngsters now, they're good, isn't they?
Yeah, there are good, like, but is that going to want to make a move, this stuff? Do you know what I mean? Like, if their price tag's good enough and then other teams that are staying in the Premier League, like, if this does happen, then you could say goodbye to all them youth players.
I don't think it's going to happen.
No.
I don't think it's going to
happen. Let's...
I mean, this whole Super League thing.
No.
I don't think it's going to... I hope I'm...
Right. Yeah.
I hope I'm right. I don't think it's going to happen.
Yeah. I mean, 80% chance it probably won't.
I hope not.
But there is still that chance because they're saying because of the loss of so much money through this like lockdown and the pandemic, that's why they've had to try and. But if you remember when they brought the Premier League in, it was exactly the same kind of situation, weren't it?
It is the same situation.
And the Champions League when they brought that in.
The rich get richer, and I mean.
So they're just looking like a few decades have gone, and now they're trying to think of new ways to make money.
Yeah.
But the problem is this whole league, if it does come out, it'll just be completely boycotted.
Yeah. Well, I like the format. I think the Champions League's great. I think the Premier League's great. I think it works. The best 4 teams from this country, the best 4 teams from that country, all get put in a hat.
Because they're now saying that they're going to change the format of the Champions League, aren't they?
Yeah, I don't know what the details are.
So
Do you know?
I looked at it today, and it's something like it's like first 4. It's going to be like first 8 get a European chance.
Okay.
So I think it only went to 6 or 7, didn't it? Like now they're going to add another one, like 8, and it's 36 teams or something.
Oh wow.
Something like that, yeah, and it's going to be over 10 games or something like that, like in each table or something.
Okay.
It's going to take forever. It's going to take forever.
Don't they moan they have too many games? Is it?
That's what I'm saying. Because before, when the Champions League started, didn't you have to do? Didn't you have to do like the table twice or something like that? You know, we do home and away now.
Yeah.
Wasn't it something like they had to do 4 games or something like that? Weren't it? They reduced the amount of games that were played. I'm sure they did.
I think the old Champions League was a 2-legged.
That's right. Yeah.
two-legged affair. Now they've done...
That's a two-legged affair between 4 teams in the table, weren't it?
Yeah. I don't know how they're going to do this. And again, you're going to be looking at games like the FA Cup, the League Cup.
Yeah.
What teams are going to be getting put out
Yeah,
in this? Because,
exactly.
I don't know. I think it's all right as it is. I don't see what's wrong with things at the moment.
Yeah. Talking Man United, right? They're second in the table now, yeah?
Gonna win it.
Let's just scrap this whole Super League stuff out of the way for now, yeah? Let's just concentrate on what we know at the moment, yeah? Man United are second in the league, yeah? And City, there is still that chance that City could slip up. I mean, what are you, like 8 points away?
8 points away. I watched the semi-final on Saturday against Chelsea. And Chelsea were the better team.
Yeah.
No denying that.
Yeah.
And normally Man City, they can lose a game 1-0 and then the stats come up and Man City have bossed the game but they've let in one goal.
So it's like,
that wasn't the case.
So it's like City are like kind of crumbling, aren't they now? I think the shakes are
crumbling.
on. No, they're not crumbling, but the shakes are on, aren't they?
Yeah, and I think they've got, I'm not sure, I think they've got Aston Villa this week.
Yeah.
Which I think is a really big game because they've got Aston Villa and then they've got Tottenham in the Cup.
Yeah.
And then straight after Tottenham in the Cup, 2 or 3 days later, they've got PSG in the Champions League.
Yeah.
Where's their priority line? I mean, you got to think Champions League, haven't you? Because they've not won it. That's the one trophy Pep's not got with Man City.
But then how do we not bring back that Super League? Do you know what I mean? Because it's like, with that there in place now, and it's kind of like in everyone's head, does Pep just go, oh, well, then scrap it? Like, what's the fucking point?
I think the game against Aston Villa on Wednesday, Man City, I think if there's a slip up there, Man United have got to be thinking, oh,
let's take
hang
it.
on.
Let's just take it.
Hang on a minute.
Let's try and take it before they deduct our points and put us at the bottom.
If they, it's 8 points at the moment. If they lose on Wednesday and we went to the weekend and then we go to 5 points, 5 points that's nothing.
What is there left? There's 6 games left, maybe.
6 games.
Yeah,
left,
something like that.
Yeah.
But you look at it as well, and you go, Solskjaer, when he first came in, he took over Mourinho, didn't he?
Yeah.
When Mourinho came in, he won a couple of cups with United, didn't he? So he won the Europa League. He won the Carabao Cup, was it? Yeah. I don't know if did they.
He got second as well.
Yeah. Which was his biggest achievement. Yeah. But then Solskjaer came in after that, because it seems like Mourinho has really bad luck at the moment with clubs.
Is it bad luck? I don't know. It's like
5 days away from like the cup final against City, and he gets the sack. And I don't know how true this was about he refused to come in for training because of the Super League. Because some people are saying it wasn't, some people are
I've
saying
not heard anything like that on TV. Normally on Sky Sports News.
They would say, but then how? But
I would say this, like Mourinho, like he sort of like ruined quite a few players at Man United. Obviously Pogba and Shaw, who are now playing great. Now he's gone to Tottenham, and then you're looking at Dele Alli. Yeah. We're looking at the same thing all over again.
Yeah.
And you think, well, how many other managers do this to players?
Yeah.
Not many.
No.
When he has a fallout, it is a proper fallout.
Well, it is, isn't it? Yeah.
And this could be a real popular member of the squad.
And it's with players as well.
Players, big players, And if they're well liked, these players, it can cause unrest and upset. I think so in the dressing room. So would I say he's unlucky? I'd say maybe he should have learnt from his experiences in other clubs where he's upset.
Yeah. Because then Solskjaer came in, and then everyone was like thinking, oh, he's too much of a nice lad, and no one's going to listen to him. But from where you was in the table in November, I think you were like 13th or something like that. You were like down there with us at one point. Yeah. And to be fair, City were down there at one point.
Oh.
Do you know what I mean?
City's start to this year's league was terrible.
It was rubbish.
They'd have just got off to an alright start.
They were coast over it. Yeah. And and there was like, oh god, is Solskjaer going to be the first one out of the newbies to get sacked?
Yeah.
And now it's like, what does he say? What do you reckon he says in that dressing room? He must be just giving them hugs or something, because I can't imagine Solskjaer being really angry. Do you know what I mean? He looks like such a likeable guy.
Too nice. When I remember when Pochettino got the sack from Spurs, I was like, get him.
I think we all was.
Pochettino.
I'd have loved him at Arsenal.
Obviously, love Solskjaer, for what he's done for Man United. But just get Pochettino, because Solskjaer is not I do think, like you said,
Yeah.
too nice.
Too nice, yeah.
But fair play.
Yeah.
I think me and a lot of Man United fans were completely wrong.
I don't think
Turned it around.
I don't think there was ever a time where like Alex Ferguson was ever nice in that dressing room. You know, you see some of them clips that are like, don't ever fucking give up. I don't want to see any fucking person slowing down and shit like, you know, it's
win at all costs. Yeah,
that's it. Yeah, win at all costs. Yeah.
But I think Solskjaer's turned it around, and they all seem a lot happier. The players, like they're playing. They're playing for each other now.
Yeah.
Where I think before it was individuals. Pogba was trying to do this, and Shaw was getting upset. And David De Gea. I mean, what happened to him?
That's it. Yeah.
The last couple.
Who's
of years.
this new keeper you got? He's the youngster, isn't he?
From Sheffield. Well, he's been at Man United a while, but they went to Sheffield United on loan. Henderson and great.
Yeah, I think he's brilliant.
Brilliant. Confidence.
But at one point, you know, De Gea was like the Superman, wasn't he, of United.
Was there a better goalie in the world when he was on it? The saves he was making.
Yeah, it is
unbelievable.
I remember we played just two seasons ago, and he's just all over the place. He was just, you know, couldn't get a goal past him, like, you know. But I still think, you know, looking at that team of Man United, they've kind of gone, right, let's shove all these, you know, the ones that think they're it, like, you know.
Yeah.
Because there's not even that speculation around Pogba anymore, is there? And there's, you know, Lingard's now gone, but look at what Lingard, like, you know, he was benched all the time.
And I think the thing was, Pogba is no longer the superstar in the team. Fernandes is the superstar in the team now. And Cavani.
So it was, you pronounced it wrong, yeah? Pinandes, yeah? Pinandes. That guy, man. He's like, literally, like, I get he's a class player and he does make good assists and everything, but Jesus Christ, that penalty taker, isn't he?
He's good at it though.
No, don't get me wrong, I don't think he's missed a penalty.
His assist record is unbelievable.
His assist record, he's what you need.
And I think Pogba's playing better now because the pressure, when he first came to Man United, was such a big fee. Everyone was like, oh, he's going to be the one.
Yeah.
You know, Fernandes is doing it, but Man United have got to buy a striker.
Yeah.
Have to buy a world-class number 9. Got to.
Yeah. Who would you pick though?
Kane.
Would you really?
You guaranteed that Harry Kane will do it. I know you're Arsenal, but listen.
No, but I feel like I'm going to have like a midweek one-on-one with Johnny, the Tottenham Hotspurs fan. He's going to be like, I told you, let everyone wants Kane.
He is. I think he's the best striker in the world. Unbelievable. The Premier League.
In the world?
In the world. The Premier League is the hardest league in the world.
Yeah.
Right?
I get that.
Yeah.
I understand.
In the German league, Haaland and that.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, but you do have the likes of Bayern Munich.
2 or 3 good teams.
Yeah.
Every other week they play, they're winning 4 or 5-0. The French league.
But I think if Kane went to them leagues, I don't rate. Do you know what I mean? It's
you're joking.
It's different, right?
Yeah.
No, because hear me out, right?
Okay.
You take a player out of the Premier League, right? You dangle him there, and you go. He's probably like the best player in the world, right?
Yeah.
Right, now let's take that player and drop him in Germany. He could like absolutely just flop. Do you know what I mean? In the environment that he's in.
But you said, who would I want at Man United?
Right, yeah, I get that.
He's staying in his
But I don't. When you say the best in the world,
I think he's the best in the
it's
world.
debatable.
Because, okay, so the last World Cup he won the Golden Boot.
Yeah.
Okay. I sound like a Tottenham fan.
I know.
The last World Cup,
it.
he won the Golden Boot.
Yeah.
He scores 20 goals every year.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah. Scores 20 goals plus every year in the Premier League. I mean, where would Tottenham be without him?
Yeah, I get that. It's like, it's like us. Like
he's amazing.
Aubameyang.
You're not comparing Aubameyang to Kane.
No. But no, I'm not comparing him.
No.
But he's won the Golden Boot.
Golden Boot in the Premier League.
Yeah. He won the Golden Boot joint with Salah. But then that doesn't make him the best in the world, does it?
No, but Harry Kane won the Golden Boot in the World Cup.
Yeah. Oh, okay, I get that. Yeah.
I'm not talking about the Premier League.
But then, what's he won?
That's the thing. I think if he came to Man United, I'm not saying Man United would win everything, win the league, but he would make.
But you're saying he'd have the players around him to make that impact.
Massive difference.
Yeah.
Massive difference.
Because Tottenham do have the the strength and the depth in that squad, I think. You know, their attack is probably their front three is probably the best in the league.
Son, Kane, and Bale.
Yeah,
But is Bale the player he was?
that's what. Yeah, that's
I don't know. But Son and Kane, yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, I'd love Kane. If Kane come to Man United, wow. But
yeah, I think I would as well.
Yeah.
I would like it.
But can you see him spending the money? I can't.
How much do you reckon he's worth? Okay.
What he's worth and what you're gonna,
Like
what they're gonna pay?
Yeah.
Because of current times, COVID
50, 60 million for Kane. I'm not saying that he's going to be like
Well,
100 and 120 or 30 million. Do you know what I mean?
Well, Man United wouldn't pay 120 million for Jordan Sancho.
And I mean, he's a quality player.
He is a quality player.
Yeah, yeah.
But if he's worth 120, 130 million,
Yeah.
what is Harry Kane worth?
80. But I mean, I would love Kane at Arsenal because obviously he's a gooner by heart anyway.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
He is. It's facts, isn't it? I mean, we tried telling this to Johnny. You know, like.
I mean, if Kane went to Man United and we got another centre back,
yeah,
I think. No, I'm not saying we're going to win the league, but we'd be in a much.
Well, you could win it this. You could win it this year. You could win it this year. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's a big thing. Let's move on to Europa League.
Okay.
You've got who have you got? You've got Roma.
Yes, and then Arsenal in the final.
You think that's what it'll be? Yeah.
Yeah, I do think so.
Roma aren't any pushover team though, are they? Let's put it like that.
I still think Man United and Arsenal.
I think out of the two English clubs, United have had the harder time.
Definitely, yeah. But I mean, when we played Granada last week, Granada weren't very good, and I didn't think Man United.
Was it 4-0 on aggregate, weren't it?
Yeah, I didn't think Man United were very good. They just did enough. To get through. I think the Roma game is going to be different. That's going to be Chris Smalling as well.
Yeah,
playing against his old club. I think it's going to be a good two. I do think Man United will win, and I do think Arsenal will win.
Don't get me wrong, I would like to see, because obviously Arteta won the FA Cup. I would like to see us win the Europa League, and then that is our ticket to get into the Champions League, isn't it? That's if it's still going. But hello.
I feel sorry for Arteta in a way with Arsenal because I don't think he, like you say, he gets no backing. But Partey's probably your biggest signing in a while. Yeah. Apart from that,
Odegaard came in on loan.
Yeah, he's a good player.
But he's, he won't want to stay there if we don't get any. If we're not in Europe, we're not going to attract anyone, I don't think.
No, I feel sorry for Arteta in a way. I think he
was expected too much to be like Pep in a way.
Yeah, and getting the FA Cup he won the FA Cup straight away more or less. So the bar goes up and they think, oh great, can't wait for next year. What's going to happen next year?
But I think that's always the same. When you get a new manager, you're on a high, aren't you?
Yeah. Yeah, maybe that's why Tottenham sacked Mourinho just before the final.
Maybe. I mean...
I don't know.
But like, with Man United, did they coast home their Europa League so far? Have they won every game?
Yeah, I think they've coasted it. I don't think...
Oh, they might have draw like 0-0 once or something like that.
I can't remember all the results. Nothing's like stood out to me when I've watched it.
No.
And even when I've watched all the other fixtures, nothing stood out to me.
Because even when Arsenal played Prague and it was 1-1, I was going, oh, here we go. We're going to be out in this.
Yeah.
And then they go and smash them.
It was 3-1. Was it finished 3-1?
Yeah, 4.
4-1 was it? Yeah.
Yeah, 4-1. And no, 5-1. Sorry, it was 4-0 in the second game. And it was 1-1 in the first.
So, yeah.
But you know what? And then Arsenal go and do like against Fulham.
Yeah, I saw it.
I don't get it. I'm like, don't get it. But United haven't had that problem. You've been kind of good in Europa League. You've been good in the Premier League.
Yeah, in the Premier League, we like to give teams.
For second half of the season.
We like to give teams a 1-0 head start.
Yeah,
go in at half time.
Yeah.
Come
annihilate them. Yeah,
come out and win.
Yeah.
I don't know. Slow starts all the time. But I think Europa League final will be the two English teams.
Do you think
the Champions League?
I could just
what's
see
your call on the Champions League?
Baku all over again against Chelsea, Arsenal v Chelsea. No, Jesus.
What's your call on the Champions League then? So you got City v PSG.
PSG will beat City.
You think so?
Yeah, I was a bit like, oh, maybe City will go through that, but then I was speaking to Sabi before, and Sabi was like kind of explained what he thought, and I was like thinking, yeah, maybe.
Okay.
And
then Chelsea, Madrid.
Madrid.
So you think no English teams are getting to the final? No. Oh yeah.
No. Chelsea, I don't see. There's something about Thomas Tuchel, and I can't put my finger on it. You know, because he does get results, but they're not great results. The games aren't flattering.
No,
Do you know what I mean?
No, he's very economical, isn't he? They win a game 1-0, 2-0.
But this is what I'm saying. Is it just the honeymoon period of him joining Chelsea?
Maybe.
Because coming from PSG, anyone could get into PSG and manage it.
And win the league.
Win the league.
Yeah. But when I watched Chelsea v City on Saturday, Chelsea really organised. Really organised.
Yeah.
I hope all the English teams get to the finals. I hope so.
Yeah, it'd be good because last time it was good when it was Tottenham versus Liverpool and Arsenal versus Chelsea.
Yeah.
And then you had a Super Cup as well, which was both English teams.
Yeah. And I think our league is the best league in the world as well.
Definitely, 100%. Yeah, but it's going to be ruined with this.
It can't happen.
It
can't happen, James. It can't happen.
I'm gonna show you a picture. That's the new FIFA 22 thing, and as you can see, as it says on there, download European Super League for only, but there's 100 billion to play with these teams in Europe. So that's going to be the expansion.
Yeah.
That's going to be expansion one.
I saw in your one-way football the Champions League group of death.
Yeah.
Ibar, Hoffenheim,
yeah.
I don't know, Granada or something.
That's it, isn't it? Though I mean, like big top six in the Premier League is going to be like Newcastle United, Leeds, Leicester, Aston Villa, and West Ham.
God, I mean, I don't know what happens to Leicester.
Yeah,
the last couple of years,
but
amazing.
If you're talking about like I say, they're obviously going through overall points that have been in past leagues, in Champions League, Europa leagues. But there are teams now that you go, well, I think they're a big six now. Like Leicester, they've been in the Champions League like a few times now.
I think Leicester, without injuries, wow, they've got to be in the top 6 teams in the Premier League. Have to be.
There's only one team I'm looking at them, that 6 there, right?
Yeah.
That hasn't won a European title, and it's Arsenal.
But then you're looking at that.
And City. So there's 2.
Yeah,
there's 2.
Then you're looking at Tottenham. Tottenham have never won the Premier League.
No.
Well, the others have they?
No, yeah, the others have, but I'm saying what they're basing it on is like European competition. That's what they're trying to do, aren't they? They're trying to get all the teams that have been in Europe the most.
The most.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand that. Yeah.
But even if you're going for titles and that, there's 2 there that haven't even won any titles. So it's like, how do you put it? You put it in like, oh yeah, I'm the biggest out of both of us, but you could have gone to McDonald's more times than me. But who gets the free McDonald's?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
I think it's a real tricky one as well. I mean, and you look at like out of the 6 teams, Manchester City and Chelsea. Well, I know Chelsea do have a history, but they're more of a modern, successful football team. Where the likes of Liverpool and Spurs back in the 60s and Arsenal and Man United, they've got a history of years and years and years. It's really interesting how they've. I'm guessing it's like you say, who's going to bring in the most money? These 6 teams are bringing in more money.
Well, you might as well just do like a Moses and just separate all the teams and leave City there. Do you know what I mean? They'll fund your finances. Just put them in it. Do you know what I mean? Like,
I don't think it's going to happen.
No, I hope football's a weird thing, isn't it? You know, if they could make the Premier League happen back in the day, and they can make the Champions League happen, and back then I'm sure there was the debate.
Oh, I remember when I was growing up and the Premier League was going to start.
Yeah.
And there was a big, this is going to ruin football. This is the worst thing ever. I mean, God, Premier League really is. It's amazing.
You had the Championship, yeah?
Yeah, the old Championship, yeah.
The old Championship, and all them teams. So, who gets selected to go into that Premier League? Because you had Blackburn was like the first, was it Blackburn that had the first ever Premier League trophy?
Blackburn I think Blackburn were the first team to win the Premier League. And
that's what I'm saying.
And Leeds were the last team to win the Championship.
Something like that, yeah.
I don't know how they work. I can't remember how they worked it out. I can't remember. But I remember at the time there was a big, this isn't right, this isn't right.
Yeah, of course it's going to be the same kind of thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, as much as anyone can protest and go along with it, do you know what I mean? Like, and go, let's do this, let's do that. And you're never going to solve anything because the powers to be are just going to overrule it unless the teams just don't play. They protest. The players don't want to play.
Once you player power can be massive. If you get the likes of these big players at these football teams get together and go, we're not going to play.
No.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's it. I'm going to leave you with one more picture.
Okay.
Before we finish. You can't really see it on there, but it'll be clearer behind us. And that's official Super League football, and it's made of money. Because this is what it's all about. It's just a big thing for money, and the fans don't ever get a say in it. You agree?
Totally. And like I say, the owners of these clubs, the majority of them aren't English. They're not from their home towns or cities. All they think about is making.
Back in the day, you would get these teams, wouldn't you? That are actually owned by the locals.
That's right. Yeah.
It was tradition.
Yeah, like the owner of Blackburn was Jack Walker.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if he was exactly from Blackburn, but he was from the north of England.
Yeah.
They knew about the football teams. They were owning. And now it's just like you say, business.
Yeah, I mean, all right. If I've got this studio that I've got here, if someone comes along and goes, I'm going to give you 100 million, I'm going to go, yes,
there you go.
Thank you very much.
Yeah,
take it. You know, that's how it works, though, isn't it? You know, money's a big thing these days, and everyone needs it. And I think now the UEFA and FIFA are like, they're looking at it and going, we need money now because we've lost out on 2 years.
But what happens to the smaller clubs? I mean, wow.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going to happen.
But that's what I said before.
If these 6 teams were kicked out of the Premier League, then surely all the money that goes into the Premier League is going to drop because not everybody, but a lot of people want to watch Man U, Liverpool, Arsenal, blah, blah. Yeah. Then the money in the Premier League won't be the same that it was.
Yeah.
So these teams like Burnley, who rely so much on all this money, all these TV rights money, all that money's going to come crashing down. It's going to be terrible. That's
it, man. That's it. Football could be over as we speak. I could be out of a job doing this. Do you know what I mean? We'll be doing podcasts on how you're performing next time.
This time next year, we'll be chatting about how Arsenal...
Cricket!
How Arsenal beat Real Madrid on Wednesday night 4-0.
Well... It would probably be the other way around in 11-0, do you know what I mean? Chris, cheers for coming on.
Thanks, mate. Pleasure.
And don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to check out also, is it Rocky Mooney?
No, back to...
Set that beer away.
The Chris Mooney Rock Show.
Chris Mooney Rock Show, that's your Facebook page, yeah?
Yeah, the Chris Mooney Rock Show on Facebook. That's where I've got all my gigs. Well, not doing many gigs at the moment because of the COVID situation, but when we get back up and running, all my gigs in Grand Canaria will be on there. The Chris Mooney Rock Show, and check it out. And
you're going live as well sometimes, so watch out for them.
Yeah, every other Thursday, maybe every third Thursday I go live.
Okay, so look out for Chris Mooney on his Rock Show page, and we'll leave a link below that will send you to his page as well. You can find it a lot more easier. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the One Way Football channel if you're new around here. Thank you. Cheers, Chris, once again.
Thanks, James.
Take care. One Way Football.